Well, hi folks, welcome back. This is just a short addition to the previous video, the Grim Pharmacy, because I totally left this body part out as a section in the previous video. So we're just going to do it now quickly. And so, yes, welcome back to this hospital of horrors and its disgusting doctrines. And in this video, we are looking at skulls as a form of medicine. Skulls were just as used, abused, and removed as any other body part that was scavenged in the name of curing that trinity of medieval maladies: toothaches, headaches, and epilepsy. One of the most prominent methods of preparing a skull for cures was to grind, powder, or shatter the skull. This powdered skull would then either be mixed with waters or tinctures or foods and given to the sufferer. Another method for using the skull as a cure for epilepsy was to prepare a type of porridge in a normal pot to a certain thickness. Then you added the porridge to the skull and you left the skull by the fire with the porridge, and then it would reach a certain thickness, which you would then transfer into a bowl and feed the patient. And this was supposed to cure epilepsy. However, if the patient becomes aware of how the porridge was prepared, this will render the cure ineffective. So you have to keep the method of this charm a secret from the sufferer, otherwise it won't work. Now, you can also cure toothache by drinking spring water from the skull, but a more involved spell to cure epilepsy and toothache is to take 9 pieces of skull, grind them to powder, and mix the decoction with wool and give a spoonful every morning until this skull tincture is gone. If you fail to take all of this medicine, the skull's owner will actually come looking for you and for the pieces of its skull. To cure cuts and wounds, you could take the moss from the skull and bones of a strangled man and apply it to the affected area. Now, if you have headaches, you can powder your skull moss and snort it like party powder. For toothache, if you chew moss or any other plant from a skull, it will relieve you of tooth pain. Now, speaking of tooth pain, I'm going to close this video out with the last cure, which frankly I'm struggling with because I can't get the mental image of it out of my head. So, skull teeth. Skull teeth as a cure for gum ache. Are you ready? Okay, strap yourself in. Here we go. To relieve yourself of tooth pain, you can take the tooth from the skull of a dead man and, in quotes, scarify your gums with it. So I take that to mean that you put it in your mouth, you rub your gums with it, and oh no, you know what I'm going to say. I'm not even going to finish the sentence. Right, just 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh, I hope you guys have got some support stuffies because this is only getting worse. So, another way of dealing with a rotten tooth and tooth pain is to take that dead man's tooth and push it onto your own rotten tooth and kind of cap it, and that's supposed to cure your toothache. I think I want to cry. I think I might need another minute. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. So the last morbid method for skull-based dental care is the one that I can't get out of my head. Okay, are you ready? Because people have been known to mob a graveyard when they find out that a fresh skull has birthed its way out of the ground in the graveyard. So, once you found an old skull in the graveyard, you take that skull, you put it to your mouth, and you bite a tooth out of the skull's jaw. And then you just keep it in your pocket to ward off any dental issues or to cure dental issues. Or you can drill a hole in it, wrap it in silk, and wear it around your neck to do the same thing. But just the mental image of people mobbing a graveyard and taking turns to bite a tooth from out of a skull to cure toothache is just a bit much for my brain today. So I'm going to go and have a hot chocolate with squirty cream because this one has frazzled my brain a bit. So thank you for watching. This one's a bit casual, but I had to get this in here because if I didn't add it, I never would have done. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is when you're watching this. And I'm going to go before I ramble too much because I've had a lot of coffee. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.